Los Angeles. They call it the City of Angels, a place of sunshine and dreams. But when night falls, a different city emerges. Downtown, a building looms, the Cecil Hotel. Its brick facade seems to absorb the light, giving nothing back. A place with a past, one that clings to its walls like a persistent stain. On Skid Row, dreams come to die. And for the Cecil, that past was about to claim another story. Her name was Elisa Lam. She was just 21 years old, a student from Vancouver, bright, inquisitive, full of life. She kept a digital diary, her thoughts, her struggles with depression, her dreams. Her dream that January was a solo West Coast tour. See the world, be independent, write her own story. She arrived January 26th. Los Angeles was a key stop. She checked into the Cecil Hotel. She promised her parents she'd call every day, and for a while she did. But on January 31st, the calls stopped. Silence. To understand what happened to Elisa, you have to understand the Cecil. Built in the 1920s, the glamour faded with the Great Depression. It earned a grim nickname, the Suicide. People fell from windows. A brutal murder remained unsolved. Serial killers stayed here. The Night Stalker, Jack Unterweger. In a chaotic transient hotel, no one batted an eye. The Cecil is more than a setting. It's a character, a silent, brooding antagonist, a place where the walls hold echoes of screams, gunshots, final breaths. Did Elisa know its past? Probably not. To her, it was just a room, but the hotel somehow makes its presence known. From high up, the city looks beautiful. Inside, the hallways are quiet. Too quiet. A sense of being watched. A sense you're not alone. Even when you are. January 31st. Elisa was supposed to check out, head to Santa Cruz. She never made it. Her laptop, wallet, clothes, all in place as if she'd just stepped out. The LAPD searched her room. No sign of her leaving. Dogs tracked her scent to a window and fire escape. Then nothing. Flyers went up. Please at the podium. Days turned into weeks. No sightings, no leads. It was as if she'd vanished, erased from a busy hotel in the heart of a major city. Where was Elisa Lam? The investigation stalled. On February 13th, police released a video. Surveillance from a Cecil Hotel elevator. They hoped for leads. Instead, they unleashed a haunting phenomenon. The footage is grainy, silent. Time, just after 2:30 a.m. She enters, she presses a series of buttons. The elevator doesn't move. She peers out, left, then right. She presses herself into a corner, a posture of fear. She steps in and out again and again, movements odd, almost choreographed. Her fingers twist. Her arms move fluidly, unnaturally. It looks like she's talking to someone or something just out of view. She seems agitated, confused, frightened. Then she walks away and disappears. The doors close, they open, they close again. The video goes viral. Everyone has a theory. The internet dissects every frame. Was she on drugs? In a psychotic episode? Was there a pursuer? A second shoe, some said. Was the video tampered with? Time obscured? A minute missing? The video didn't answer questions. It created more. Unsettling. Bizarre. It was the last time anyone saw Elisa Lam alive. While the internet obsessed over the video, life inside the Cecil went on, or tried to. Guests complained. Something was wrong with the water. It ran dark, tasted strange, pressure barely a trickle. Still, people used it, showered, brushed, drank. At first, it seemed like old plumbing. Then it worsened. The water turned black. The smell, awful. On February 19th, Santiago Lopez went to investigate. The roof held 4 tanks, about 10 feet tall, 4 feet across, feeding the whole hotel. One lid was open. Unusual. He looked inside, expecting a clog. Floating in the dark water was a body. Naked, face up. It was Elisa Lam. The low pressure, the taste, the colour. The water had been contaminated for weeks. How did she get to the roof? The alarm door never triggered. Only staff had keys. The fire escape was difficult, 15 stories in the dark. The cisterns were massive. Firefighters had to cut the tank to retrieve her. The autopsy said, accidental drowning. Contributing factor, bipolar disorder. No alcohol, no illegal drugs, no obvious trauma, no evidence of assault. If she got in herself, who closed the heavy lid? In the absence of answers, theories began to swirl. 3 main camps. First, tragic accident, a manic episode, seeking refuge, climbing in and drowning. Second, foul play, a pursuer, a keyholder, yet no suspect motive or hard evidence. Third, the paranormal, dark energy in a haunted hotel. The elevator behaving inexplicably. Everyone sees the same evidence, arrives at different conclusions. The truth remains just out of reach, as elusive as Elisa in her final moments. Today, more than a decade later, the name Elisa Lam is synonymous with mystery. Her story became documentaries, podcasts and endless debates. A cautionary tale about mental health. A ghost story for the digital age. A chilling puzzle. The hotel tried to move on, rebrand, renovate. But you can't paint over a past this dark. The building still stands, its questions lingering like dust in empty corridors. What really happened in that elevator? Who or what was she interacting with? How did she reach the roof? How did she end up in that tank? Was it a tragic accident fueled by a troubled mind, or something more sinister? The case is officially closed. Accidental drowning. But for those who look into its abyss, it feels open, raw, unresolved. Her digital ghost remains, a time capsule of hope, now a heartbreaking epitaph. And so the Cecil keeps its secrets, a place that knows but will never tell. If this story stayed with you, share your thoughts below and subscribe for more mysteries.